Hey everyone, it's 604 Comics. Here is my Top Cow collection from 2010-2011. I didn't pick up a lot of Top Cow, not reading too many of those ones back then, but one that I did pick up was their Artifacts event. So it kind of introduced me to the world of Top Cow with Witchblade, Darkness, Magdalena, and all those other characters. But here is the first issue. This is issue number 0. This was released for Free Comic Book Day, so I picked up one of these ones. And yeah, so there's that one, issue number 0. That was free. And then, so I ordered a lot of my comics online from Discount Comic Book Services, because they've got amazing prices, and sometimes my stores don't carry some of the titles that I find interesting when I flip through the previews. And they also have a lot of cool things, like this one, for example. This one is issue number 1 of 13, cover A, and it's signed. I don't know who the signatures are, but I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's Ron Mars' signature right there. We got, I can't tell who that one is. Looks like Mitchell, but I don't see the name up here. That might be Silvestri, but yeah, it's like these cool things. We got signed copies of Artifacts number 1, and I think it was like super cheap. It was like $2. So I went ahead and got another one as well. So I have 2 copies of Artifacts number 1 signed. And then here are the regular ones. These are non-signed covers of Artifacts. So this is number 1, cover A. I also picked up cover B of Artifacts. And we have cover C of number 1. That's a nice cover there. Next we have number 2, and I think for the rest of these ones I just picked up one version of the covers. So here's number 2 of the Artifacts major event for Top Cow. I have number 3, number 4, number 5, Magdalena on the cover, number 6, and number 7. I have number 8. And then after number 8, I should have number 9, but I think I had ordered another signed copy of number 9, and I didn't order any regular non-signed versions. And it took a while for them to get number 9 signed. And eventually I just canceled my order, so I don't have number 9 in the series, but I've got number 10. Continuing on with number 10. Number 11. Number 12. Greg Horn doing the cover on this one. Love his work. And the last issue in this mega event miniseries, number 13. So there is that, and then from here it's basically like a reboot of the Top Cow universe, so similar to what DC did with Flashpoint. So there's 13 of Artifacts. Also picked up this one-shot, Artifacts Origin. I don't know what I was thinking, but basically in all the issues for 1 through 13 there's like a bio page for each of the characters from Top Cow universe, and this issue just collects them all, so it's like a big biography book page for all the characters. I don't know what I was thinking. If I was paying more attention, I probably wouldn't have ordered this, because that's just stuff that I already have in all these issues. But there is Origins. I think I was just thinking that maybe I need to just complete my collection, but there is my Artifacts collection. Don't know how many times I said that. Next we have one of my more favorite reads, The Magdalena by Ron Mars. This is a really good book, even though it wasn't being released on a regular schedule, and it took like months, sometimes in between each issue. I really enjoyed the series, and I just wish that it came out more on a monthly basis, so that people wouldn't have lost track of this and lost interest, because that kind of killed the book a bit. I'm not even sure if it's still going on, but here's issue number 1. We have issue number 2. And number 3 here. And number 4. And number 5. Number 6. And the one doing the art on all these ones, I believe it's Ryan Sook. Ryan Sook. I hope I got the name correct. There's number 6. It's number 7. Number 8. I didn't know I had so many of these ones. I thought I stopped pretty early, but here's number 9. Magdalena, looking a little bit like Hope there. Number 9. Number 10. And the last one that I picked up, number 11. So actually I do have quite a bit of Magdalena. I'm not sure how many issues they've released, or if it's even ended, but if I've got up to 11, I might as well continue and see if I can pick up everything afterwards, but we'll see. We'll do some research online and try to figure that one out. And then this is the last of my Top Cow collection. This is a one-shot, The Darkness and Darkchild. If you saw my video for my comic collection when I was a teenager, you'll see that I was a huge Darkchild fan. So I was very excited to hear that this was being released. Don't know much about the character of Darkness back then, but I just had to pick this up because Darkchild was a feature in this one. So that was a one-shot, written by Randy Queen, art by Sarah and Randy. And then I got a couple of pilot seasons. So this one is Asset. This one is signed by Philip Sablik. And their pilot seasons, it's like TV pilots. They release it, and if there's enough interest, then I think the public gets to vote as to which pilot season series gets a ongoing. And I'm not sure I don't think this one did, but this was one of the pilot season issues that they released. And this was another pilot season issue, Stealth, that they released I think the year before. I thought this was a really good book. And if this became an ongoing, I probably would have picked it up, but I enjoyed this very much, Stealth. And then finally, my last Top Cow book is Witchblade. So this is the new Witchblade that came out of the Artifacts event. It is number 1. What issue this is? Issue 151. This is issue 151 of Witchblade, part of the Top Cow Rebirth. And this is the first issue with the new writer, Tim Seeley, from Hack Slash fame, Revival, and a bunch of other books. And I wanted to start getting into Witchblade, so I decided to pick this one up. But it was right about when I stopped buying comics, so this is the only Witchblade issue that I have, number 151. So there's that. So those are all my Top Cow comics. Okay, so I wanted to show these, but I forgot. So I'll show them now. So like I said, I pre-ordered my comics off of Discount Comic Book Services because they've got amazing prices, and they carry stuff that my local stores don't carry. And they also throw in cool things like this, like those signed issues I showed you before. And then I also have these 2 lithos for the artifacts. So I got a litho of number 13 and a litho of number 5. nothing on the back, but I thought it was cool that we get these little bonus things thrown in. I also picked up this trade, Top Cow First Look. This is a collection of the first #1 issues for 6 different series. We got Genius, Sunset, Mysterious Ways, Black Vault, Echoes, and Last Mortal. And this was just $4.99 retail. So obviously I got it for cheaper, and I can't pass up a deal like that. So I jumped on that and picked that up. Still have yet to read it. But maybe I'll try to find some time to read that someday. And finally, like I said, I love the Magdalena series, so I was all about picking up as much as I could for Magdalena. This is the trade Origins Volume 1. This collects a bunch of Magdalena miniseries before the current Magdalena. So the current one is called Patience, and this is the one before her. I think what it is it's like Buffy. When the chosen one dies, the next one gets called up. So this one is Volume 1. In here it collects first appearance of the Magdalena from the Darkness, Volume 1, number 15 to 18. It also collects Magdalena's first solo 3-issue limited series called Blood Divine. So there is that. That is what we get in this volume. I love that cover there by Joe Benitez. I think he also does some covers on some other issues that I've got here that I just love. So there's Volume 1. I also picked up, obviously, Volume number 2. And this one is covered by Eric Basaldua. Hope I pronounced that correctly. And that's another nice cover there. This one collects, what is it? This is includes the full second 4-issue limited series where Patience debuts. So Patience is the current Magdalena, and I guess this shows her debut. And it also features in this edition the Magdalena slash the Angelus 1/2. So there we go. Definitely want to give these ones a read. Love the Magdalena. Flip through it. This is actually the first time I'm flipping through this book. I haven't read it. But it's got that old school image, 1990s look to it. So there we go. We got Origins Volume 1 and Volume 2. So there we go. That is my Top Cow collection. Like I said, didn't have too many of those ones. But that is what I have. Artifacts, Magdalena, and then some of these miscellaneous issues. Next, I'm going to go over... I'm not sure which publisher I'm going to pick, but you'll find out whenever I post it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this one wasn't too long, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.